Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Geeks and Degenerates. As we draw closer and closer to Halloween, we might as well continue on this trend of Halloween movies. Starting with, well, not starting, but continuing with Halloween 2018. Directed by David Gordon Green, who directed Pineapple Express. Interesting.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
I like that
Didn't know much
movie.
about the director. I haven't watched that movie.
Maybe we'll
Yeah.
do that for a comedy run. Let's see,
All right.
folks. But yeah, this brings back Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode and brings back Michael Myers in truly
Jamie Lee.
in all his glory and stabbiness. So let's try to focus on the positives first.
All right.
I think I love what they did to Laurie Strode from being the scared survivor to, as you said in the previous video, to having her own gun closet, being prepared, headshots all the way.
Yeah, I know. I love this change of character of the main character now. It's like you can tell the amount of trauma she had.
Mhm.
I mean, I think that would wreck somebody. Like she went through two like broken marriages
Yeah.
because of her obsession with trying to like prepare for Michael. I
Yeah.
feel bad for her, but like then again, she owns it.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, like she's like it's my burden to bear kind of deal. Like yeah,
Train Karen like how Batman would train a Robin. Like he must be
minus the
prepared.
guns.
Yeah, minus the guns. But yeah,
Yeah,
she's a badass in this, and this is really Jamie Lee Curtis's role that she made her famous, and now she comes back to it and she kills it in this one.
yeah,
Mm,
no
yeah,
pun intended.
yeah.
Uh,
And I think Michael Myers is truly back to form after so many years of we're trying to get it right with like Rob Zombie and stuff, but now he's just truly terrifying. There's no like, oh, he's a sister. They erased all that, and there's like Halloween, 1978 and 2018 are the only ones that matter. They did the Terminator thing where they're like, this only matters Genesis.
don't
Wait, no,
don't mind
Dark
the other
Fate.
ones.
Yeah.
Was this? I do like that they kind of kept the aesthetic of from the Rob Zombie, Michael Myers. Is that he's this huge guy.
Yeah.
6'5" was the actor or something. This dude's huge. Like I like seeing this kind of Michael Myers. I don't like seeing the lanky, and the mask was fucking amazing as well.
Yeah.
The wear and tear on it, like
Like,
this looks really good. Because like if you look at the other like Halloween movies, the mask is a little bit too clean.
yeah, like, this Shatner mask still looks terrifying.
Yeah, I'm like it looks way more terrifying now that there's like wear and tear, the scratches on it.
There's
Well, like,
a couple of shots that I really like too, like when he's walking down the street, when he finally has his mask and his clothes, and he's going to the house. He's like, I'll, I'll use the hammer for now. And like he bludgeons at one woman, and he goes to another house, and like the camera doesn't move; it just sticks to a window.
oh, it's oh yeah, and then you see him pass through the back.
Yeah,
Dude,
and you know
there's a
it's
lot of
coming.
good camera work here.
You know it's coming. You're like, when is he going to kill this woman? Oh, there he is.
Ah, there he is.
And
Choke.
this,
Was this a knife through her neck?
yeah, just slams her head against the chair or whatever she was leaning on, and
I
then
guess cut.
finishes her. But yeah, I'm not. Imagine if you were just like, it's trick or treat. Holy shit! Damn.
All right, Halloween. You're the one of the kids who doesn't understand death yet. You're like, all right,
Oh, FX.
amazing. How'd
And
you do that?
this really leans into the gore of Halloween. Like there's some gnarly kills. You're like, God damn, that's
Dude.
brutal.
Talking about gnarly kills, like, but the scene where Michael like gets his clothes
Mhm.
and gets his mask, like the lady for too much information, she was like, oh, I have to go number 2, and she goes into the
Did you notice
the
Michael in the back?
yeah,
Just
like
beating the
like
shit.
beating the shit out of the mechanic. I was
Yeah.
like, and I had to rewind. Like, when did he get here? Oh, you didn't notice that when they're like pumping gas into their car, You could see actually, you could actually see Michael in his like
Hospital gown.
the hospital gown, like walking past them. I'm like, I love those. I love those scenes. Like they don't put like like any music cues that like,
Yeah.
oh, he's on screen, look for him. No, the scene just keeps going. It's up to you to notice it. Like that's how I don't know. I found that really scary.
Yeah, and that scene when he's just banging on the door and she's yelling, and Aaron comes in with a crowbar.
He gives her like teeth. And, like,
Yeah,
he sprinkles it down the cubicle.
like look what I did.
Yeah, I'm like, ah, thank you. Can I shit in peace?
Good to know that America gas stations here are just as nasty as ours. Where we're like, I'm going to go in this one. Nope. Fuck that.
Well, I mean, at least in America they have like the seat.
Yeah, at least. He is like, you know what, I can hold it.
It's either you dunk or you squat.
On top of the toilet too. Like,
Yeah.
you know what, I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna hold it.
Yeah.
I'm good. But, yeah, the way he kills Aaron is like just banging his head on the wall and trying to burst down the door of her cubicle. Like, shit. And she's just so terrified that she can't even move. Like, ah! Like, oh, poor woman.
I found that annoying. I hate those people who are like, I'm too terrified to move. Then again, I do understand. But like, her friend is dying for you. Like, as much as you can do, just fucking just bolt it. The door's right there. He's distracted.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, the podcaster dude was a piece of shit anyway.
Yeah.
Dude's like aggroing Michael. Was like, oh, here's your mask. Remember this? And everybody's going crazy in the. I'm like, you don't do that. What
Yeah.
you doing for like a podcast? Really? Podcast people are assholes. I swear to God.
Yeah, a lot. Some of them are like, really, you would go that far. But like, another thing I like is that I believe it's John Carpenter's son who did the score for this one, and he does his daddy proud.
He does such an amazing job. Like they kind of revamped the Halloween theme, and I love it. Like for me, the Halloween theme wasn't that scary. Now it's
Yeah,
add a little more bass.
there's one part in particular I'm like, ooh, that's a good musical cue, but we can get to that later.
And they also do like they also bring back the swing kind of sound effect from the camera pointing up at the window.
Yeah.
And the lights turn off. They did that when Michael's like face shows at the window. I was like, ah, I recognize this.
Yeah.
A lot of homages back to the original.
What do you think of the family of Laurie Strode, though?
I don't like him. I don't like the dad when he was like, "Oh, I got peanut butter in my pee."
Excuse
Shut
me?
the fuck up. Yeah, that's what he said. It was like,
Yeah, and I'm watching going, what? What? Why do you have to
See
say
that?
this thing? So when he bites the dust, I'm like, ah, ha, ha. Never cared anyway.
I never cared for him.
Yeah.
Like I've seen bigger cojones on Laurie than the dad. Like I don't know, man. Even Karen was annoying for me. The daughter, she was fine.
Yeah, I do like Allison, played by Ali Matt. I can't pronounce her name for the life of me. I'm sorry. If you're watching it, I'm sorry. But you're good in these movies.
So you're missing your chance with an actress.
Anyway, speaking of possible relationships, one thing I didn't like was the whole trio of her, Oscar, and Cameron. It's like, why do I care about your fucking love triangle? Like, Cameron being her love interest and Oscar being the guy, like, well, if they break up, it's my chance to shine.
Wait, before we get to that, how the other guy died, though? Like, one of her... There's, like, three of them. The one dude who smokes and blows up, like, pumpkins. Like, before that, his girlfriend is a babysitter, which is another homage to the original.
I think it's not. It isn't a homage, but at the same time, I think there's still a lot of babysitters in America.
I'm sure.
Sure.
No, dude, they got iPads nowadays. Those are the babysitters. Um, but we do get this cool scene with this like babysitter and the kid she's taking care of.
I
I
love the
swear to
kid
God,
though.
I love the kid. The kid's so fucking funny.
I would tell my parents you're smoking weed.
I'll tell you, parents are smoking weed. I'm like, I love this little guy. And I don't know, the babysitter was cool too. So I was like, oh damn.
Yeah,
It kind of felt like she was the main character for
yeah.
a good solid 5 minutes of when she was on screen.
And like when she's getting taken by Michael Myers, like Julian tries to save her. He's like, no, you run. Don't mind me. Like, at least at the last.
He bolts. He bolts. I love
Like, I can't blame him. Good on you, Vicky, for sacrificing yourself for him. God, what a good babysitter. But David gets her fucking wrecked, too.
Oh, I love this one. It's not even through the chest, through the back of the neck. And I'm like,
Yeah.
And he's like pinned to the wall. I was like, oh, I love this.
What do you
That's
think
a good kill.
of the police officer who was the first responder to apprehend Michael Myers in 78? What's the backstory?
Yeah, and he didn't like, he just apprehended him. He didn't kill him.
Yeah.
To be honest, he was actually a pretty good character.
Yeah, I thought he was
From what I
pretty
heard.
good, and like you can sense history between him and Laurie.
Like you could tell that there was like a little bit of balance of responsibility here. They do like kind of like hint that like were they a thing back in the day? Are they not? I guess not. I don't think
guess
so.
not. Though I do like Laurie's response when she first sees Michael. It's just gun points right away and just no questions asked, just straight up headshots. Like, fuck yeah.
Well, missed headshots, but like yeah.
Yeah. I like it's nice to know like well at least she doesn't literally freeze like
Dude,
oh no.
she doesn't hesitate no more,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, one little sketchy thing from Laurie though. When she goes into when her daughter and her husband like comes into the house, she comes out with a pistol in hand and it's like, you're both dead. You're not prepared. She points a gun at the husband. I was like, whoa, even though
it's
it's
like-
empty, don't point a gun at someone.
And like thanks mom for scaring me. But like I kind of wish she accidentally shot the husband because I don't care about him. It's like
It would be out of character.
True, but
it would ruin Laurie's character.
true, but that'd been kind of funny. Like she knew we didn't care about him anyway.
I know, but then again,
Yeah.
it would have ruined the character.
Did you care at all when Cameron was cheating on Allison in the thing?
Cameron?
Yeah, the boyfriend of Allison.
No, not really. I was like, he looks like a piece of shit, kind of cool guy,
Yeah.
high school. I'm like, all right.
Though when he dunks her phone in the, I don't know
the
what it
cheese
was.
dip.
Yeah, I was like,
The
that's
cheese dip.
convenient.
I was like, I mean, like you could put it in punch. I could have recovered it, but now it's like in melted cheese. I'm an asshole.
All right.
No, but like that part wasn't bad for me. Like, yeah, guys can be assholes sometimes. A lot of times. But then
Oscar something
There
else.
we-
It's like, damn, that's just pathetic.
I was like, oh, this is so hard to watch. It's like, I've seen this scenario so many times before. Not me. Not me. Just making it clear. I might be a loser, but that was not me.
Like when she
Well, like,
pushes him away, I'm like, good for you, Allison.
No, it wasn't that. It was the build-up of the whole compliment. So I was like, oh, no!
Yeah.
No! I don't want to see this! I was like, he's pandering to her, simping.
So hard.
And then-
It's like, dude,
it's so
stop.
hard. And then he does rush in for the kiss, which, respect to the dude, when she said no, he backed off.
Hmm.
Alright, good. Still, not called for a kiss.
Like I saw the signs, she's like, what fucking signs? Like, as the audience, I'm like, yeah, what signs, you fucking idiot?
Yeah, okay, boys, just to make sure, even though it ruins the mood, just ask. Just don't learn from this chubby bubby guy. Like, just ask. and then he does explain like, oh, girls are grinding on me, I was hot and bothered or something like that.
It's like, you're
He
not
got he had a chub going. I'm like, I really hope Michael comes for you. Oh, he's coming for you. Good.
good. Michael Myers like, I better put this loser out of his misery. This is too hard to hear.
Because you're like every hopeless romantic's nightmare.
Though his dad is truly something else. Like, God, that's
Oh,
kind of
that shit
gross.
was cool. Like for
Yeah.
a loser. No offense to the actor. I'm pretty sure you're a cool guy.
Yeah.
But like for a loser character, his character went out pretty cool. Like he gets
Stabbed in the
stabbed,
bag.
He climbs up the gate, then gets stabbed, and then his spike falls into his mouth. I'm like, yeah. And then we get like an amazing, like,
Musical cue.
yeah, musical cue.
That's the one I was hinting at. Like, for the
Yeah.
first time she sees the man that her grandma was like, this is the guy that gave me so much trauma. I'm sure she described it to her many times, and her face being like, oh, shit. It's Michael Myers.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
thankfully, unlike in 1978, the neighbors aren't such pieces of shit.
oh yeah, she finally ran into like not compared to Laurie, they just turned off the lights. They're like,
Yeah.
ah, Halloween's over, bitch. This one they were like, they actually comforted her. They put a blanket over her.
Yeah.
Like, you want some tea?
What do you think of the Doctor character? I don't like him.
I was gonna say I don't like him either. Like he was trying to be Loomis. I like his voice.
Yeah?
Not gonna lie. Like if ever he does voice acting, I would love to hear his voice more in like in like other works. But his character was like, I kind of like called it already. I was like, oh, this guy's sketchy as fuck. He's too obsessed with Michael.
Kind of laughed when the kid shot him and the being like, haha, it's kind of funny.
No, I love that kid. Don't shoot.
I always imagine this, like, the first kill Michael has in the movie is a fucking kid. So, when he's moving to the baby, I'm like, is he gonna fucking do it?
Oh,
Yes.
that part was like, actually, I was surprised by Michael for that.
Yeah.
Like, this is where I'm drawing the line. The kid, like the 13-year-old that I snapped the neck of, he's fine. A baby, no, I ain't stepping that.
Yeah, like, I may be a monster. Not that kind of monster.
Call me in 10 years, kid.
But yeah, I don't like the Doctor character and what his plans is revealed to
he-
be after.
Dude, they're so stupid. Remember when they hit Michael with a car?
Yeah.
And then the cop was like, "Oh, I'm gonna end this," and he was about to shoot Michael in the head. And then the doctor stabs him with like a convenient penknife.
What was his plan the next day?
He wanted to be Michael Myers, I think. Because remember, he pops up with a Michael Myers head, but he's like kind of chubby. I was like, oh, that's kind of cute.
Like, how's your Halloween? I stabbed the cop in the neck. Excuse me?
Yeah, I was like, this is so stupid. Thank God it's short-lived, though.
Yeah, like Michael crushes his spine and then
Yeah.
curb stomp him.
We get like the two funny cops talking about like what they have for dinner.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
It's like, I have a PB and J bomb me. I was like, fucking white people.
PB and J banh mi is just an abominable thing. like it's atrocious. It's a
Why?
war crime.
He got it. He thought. I wonder what the Vietnamese folks thought. They were like, is he fucking serious?
I'm not even Vietnamese and I feel insulted.
Oh man.
And then the other guy had like one piece of brownie and like maybe pudding. I was like,
Yeah.
does your wife not cook for you or something? Or
Like,
you're gonna get like a sandwich from Subway?
like, did one of the brownies just melt through the plastic? I don't understand.
Or did you just go throughout the day eating the brownie?
But yeah, they can't contact Allison because her phone is in cheese dip. But she gets to them eventually. But before that, they go to Laurie Strode's house. That's like, kind of like her own version of the Batcave, but more guns and more lights too.
There are some scenes. Okay, there's like they're like hunkered down, Alamo-esque, preparing for the big one. Kind of fight with Michael Myers. There are so many scenes here that were almost one for one. Shots from the first film,
Yeah.
but it's reversed now. Instead of Michael Myers falling off the window, it's Laurie. And then when Michael like looks back, Laurie's body's gone. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so badass. I swear, Batman should have hired Laurie.
I like the scene in the beginning where he's strangling her through the door and he just blows his fingers off with a shotgun. Like,
Surprisingly, not blowing her eardrums as well.
Yeah. Like, I'll let that slide.
That she's that much of a badass.
Yeah.
And then, speaking of homages to like the first film, we also get like when Laurie is like, not Laurie, the granddaughter is like in school and she looks outside of the window, same as Laurie. She would see Michael Myers like staring at her, stalking her, but this time it's the grandma, which is Laurie.
Yeah. Like,
I'm
oh,
like,
it's grandma. Okay.
but you could tell that there was a little bit of a like, oh, he's kind of like him now. She's kind of like him now.
Yeah. But I do like this final battle. Like, you say Karen's alright, but she has one badass moment in this movie.
Oh
It's
yeah,
one-
but it's like I can't do. Just kidding. Bang.
Joke! And then
Ah,
Laurie from behind, like, Happy Halloween. Like,
I
oh, that's
love
sick.
I love that. Dude, that was straight up like John Wick-esque.
Yeah.
John Wick 3, where he comes out of the shadows.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Because that's supposed to be Michael's seat.
Yeah.
Keeps stealing his seat.
And then-
and just, you know, elevates my my love for Jamie Lee Curtis. I swear to God.
And then they kick him down to the
Jamie Lee,
basement.
give me a chance, please.
Kick him down to the basement, and they're trying to escape, but he grabs Karen's leg, and Aslan has to step up and stab him with his own knife, ironically. And he's like, "Why?"
And then she pulls like a lever and like spikes cover it.
Yeah.
I was like, was this all planned? It's like, damn.
That was the first time I was like, "Why didn't you just wait for him to come halfway through the door and then jump?" Then again, he might have just grabbed them when he was halfway through anyway.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, like these three girls, Kevin McAllister, Michael, like this house of horrors.
Are you done yet? Or are you thirsty for more?
If there was a paint can at him. And then like
I thought you were about to say a brick, like a full-on brick. Like, how do you not kill someone with that? Okay, I won't question that.
even with a paint can, like I feel like that's more like
Sturdier.
coma inducing.
But yes, back to Halloween. We'll talk about Home Alone some other day.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's trapped and they set the house on fire with a flare.
Yeah. And like, oh man, this is. I love this scene. Like she turns on the gas and she lights up a flare and tosses it in, and you could see like Michael does not give a fuck. I think this is like my favorite Halloween movie.
It is. Actually, it might be mine too. The more I think
Yeah.
about it. Because
I mean, there are a lot of stupid scenes.
yeah.
But like, wait, you were saying?
Overall, I think it's a really good movie.
Yeah. This is a really good Halloween. Like, if ever you have nothing to watch, this is it. Just watch
Yeah.
this.
That is a sick scene of him just looking at me like, "Is that all you got, bitch?"
I'm coming. Don't worry.
And then when one last time you look in the basement, like, oh shit, he's gone.
No, it's
Oh, no.
not. It wasn't that. I remember like there's the trailer for Halloween Kills, where they go back into the.
We're not talking about it yet. Let's not spoil it. For those who haven't seen the trailer, at least.
Okay. I mean, we talk about spoilers all the time. What are you talking about?
Fine, you can talk
Anyway.
about
No. Fine. You're the boss.
it.
We're not talking about it. But all I know is that he's still in the house. He didn't escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like. I think that's pretty much the end, right?
Yeah. And I do like the last shot of the freeze frame on the knife. Like, Allison's gonna step up in the next movie.
Oh, you gotta love how like Karen didn't even mourn her husband. That's how useless of a husband he was.
It's like,
Again.
at least I'll never hear the phrase, "Got peanut butter in my penis" again.
Yeah, thank God. I think that was also like an homage to the girl dropping butter on her clothes and just
I think he didn't take his clothes off in
I
the
wish
dining room.
in front of Karen and the
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
that would have been so fucking funny.
Um,
America,
I
very
guess.
strange land.
Yes,
You
indeed.
throw butter on clothes, you remove clothes. It is bad omen to keep clothes when butter has fallen.
All right.
Any form of butter.
Are you done, Barat?
Yeah, I'm done.
Anyway, what would you rate the movie?
Um, that's a good slasher movie. I'll give this one a 9, like horror movie as movie throughout 9, and as a horror movie as well a 9. Like this is something I really recommend people watching on Halloween if they want to get scared. Like, dude, this does an amazing job of paying respects to the original, even the shitty sequels. Like they do have a little bit of a like, what do you call it? Easter eggs here
Yeah.
from the like season of the witch was here.
Oh god.
H2O as well. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad they erased those out of canon. Like, this is the official sequel.
This is the direct sequel to the first Halloween. Yeah, I love it. I love
Yeah.
it so.
I am on board with you. It's a 9 out of 10. I really like this movie. I thought all of the scares were done well. I thought Michael Myers was back in his glorious, scary self, and I thought Jamie Curtis did an amazing job. And if I wouldn't recommend you start here, unlike me, but like if you want to see a follow up from 1978, just go straight to here, and you're good.
Actually, true. You don't need to go through Halloween 2 or anything where they reveal that Laurie Strode is actually like the sister of Michael Myers. That's not canon here anymore.
Yeah, that's what I liked. Like in the beginning, like isn't he her sister? Yeah, her sister, and she's like, nah.
That's what I thought also when when I first watched this. I was like, are they like sister and brother? Like,
Like thank God. But yeah,
they threw that concept out the door.
after this trilogy, the next one, the next horror trilogy David Gordon Green is doing is The Exorcist, and he is bringing back Ellen Burstyn as Regan's mom. So, hopefully that turns out well, as well.
Yo, Regan playing as Regan's mom? That's actually pretty
No, it's not Regan. The mom. Ellen Burstyn, not Linda.
Oh shit! Right, fuck. Linda's the one who's the kid. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm
But yeah,
horrible with names.
I can't wait to see her come back in her old role. That'd be cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that has been our. Unless you want to say something. Does your dog want to say something?
No?
That has been our video on Halloween 2018. Thank you so much for watching our videos. You can find us on facebook.com/geeksanddegenerates. Yes.
Now that you mentioned dogs, Michael didn't kill a dog here.
Yeah, exactly. He's improved as a human being. Kind of.
He's healing.
Anyway, facebook.com/geeksanddegenerates. We react to trailers, we stream, and maybe sometimes talk about the news. Who knows? We also have a Discord community. You want to chat with us personally? Just don't send us too many DMs because let the relationship grow. Don't bite. JOMAR, where can they find you individually?
You can find me at JOM_. It is my art account. I like to draw. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Continue to stay safe, wear a mask, social distance, and get vaccinated if you can. And we'll see you all next time. This has been Enzo and Jom of GND, and we are signing out for now. Goodbye.